Hello everyone, so I am 3 months post-op top surgery with Mr. Miles Berry. I had double incision on the 2nd of November 2017 and it is now the 9th of February in 2018, so I'm just over 3 months post-op, and I just wanted to update you all. I said that after my 6 weeks post-op video, the next one will be my 3 months, and I feel like enough has changed that I definitely want to talk about it right now. When you're watching this, it's probably also like a week after that, but sorry, you know, life, I have 2 jobs. On to the actual video, let's have a look. Right, so, this is my chest. This is what it looks like. There we go, let's get that in there, yeah. Sorry if I keep looking here, I've got the camera plugged into my TV because I don't have a flip out screen, so it helps me see if I'm like in focus and stuff. Yeah, I don't really know where to start. I think I might start with I am the most comfortable with myself that I have ever been. I am so happy with my results, and it's just made me be so much more comfortable with myself, whether I'm in clothes or without a top, whether I'm in the shower or whether I'm wearing 7 layers at work. I still feel far more comfortable with the chest that I have because I know it's mine and I know that it's correct, and it's difficult to explain that feeling, but it's great. So let's start with a bit about sensitivity, because I know quite a lot of people are always curious about sensitivity, and I know I was myself as well. So when it comes to sensitivity, I don't think anything's really changed much from 6 weeks post-op. I cannot feel my scar lines, but also I wasn't expecting to, so I'm not particularly upset about it. Plus, for massaging in the mornings and in the nights, it's actually better that I don't feel it, because it means I can press harder and do a better job without like wincing in pain or weird feeling or anything, because there's just nothing. The one bit that I don't like that I have no feeling about is just below my nipples over here. Just there, I have 0 feeling, and maybe it's like maybe it's different because I do have the tiniest bit of feeling, so it's like very, very minutely fuzzy, but I hate touching it there. I hate when I'm in the shower, when I rub my chest to clean it. That's one thing that, I just really don't like. But the rest of it I don't mind. Over here I've got good sensitivity all around. Over here got some good sensitivity under the armpits, kind of near the scar there, near the nipple there. I've got everything. It's literally just this bit underneath and my scars that aren't the best. However, my nipples are a bit of a different one. I just realised I'm rubbing my nipples on camera. Shout out to the people in that window over there. Yeah, I do have a bit of nipple sensation, but it's weird. So I have days where I've got painful nipple sensation, and today's one of those days. So when I touch my nipples, I can feel it, but it's mostly just, it's not like pain, it's more discomfort, but it's not a nice feeling, so when I touch them I get that. So on the plus side, I can feel them, but on the negative side, it's kind of a painful kind of a feel, so it's not the best thing in the world. I prefer those days to the days where I can't feel anything at all, because I prefer to have some sensation, even if it's unpleasant, than none. So yeah, that's the complex story of the sensation on my chest, but I am happy with how much I do have. I have a lot more than I expected from what I had watched and heard of other YouTube videos, and what I read on blogs. It felt like people really didn't have any. But I've got quite a lot, so I'm pretty good, and maybe that will help give you some hope as well that you're not going to not feel anything after you've had top surgery, you know? Of course it is dependent on the person, but I don't know if I am just lucky or if, I don't know, maybe it's the way it's described. Sensation's a weird thing to talk about. So next up, my scars. I'm really happy with how the scars turned out, as I said, at 6 weeks post-op, and for those of you that might have not watched that video, by the way, I will link it in the description. And yeah, since then they have definitely stretched. I'd be lying if I said that they hadn't. They definitely have, but I'm not upset with how much they have stretched. The most stretching I've got is under my armpits over here and over here, and over there it's a little bit thicker, stands out from my skin a bit more, but everything else has stretched a bit, but it's understandable. Like, not only did I return to work after 2 weeks because I had to financially, but also like even doing basic things at the start will cause some stretching, and it's just one of those things that I have learned to accept myself, but I know it's really difficult to accept. But as soon as you accept that your scars will stretch a bit, it makes life so much easier when they do. You can just kind of be like, well, you know, I was living my life, and that's what happened, and this is how they look, and I'm still really, really happy with them. I haven't had major stretching or anything, and I've been taking care of them a lot. So yeah, I'm very, very, very happy with how they look. Yeah, if I do a little bit of a close-up shot now, let's get a little bit closer to the camera. Oh, I'm never going to be able to set it back to what it was. Oh no. I've totally messed it up, haven't I? Okay, anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but let's zoom in a little bit over here, a bit lower down. So this is a potentially unnecessary close-up of my chest, but as you can see over here, I've already got this bit of scarring. It's already basically gone. That scar used to end here, and that line is really nice and thin where it's gone. It's basically completely gone. I've got some bits of thickness, and then it goes really nice and thin again. And then you've got my thickness over here, and then on the other side is similar, got the thickness, and then bits in between those like raised bits are quite faded, so it's looking pretty damn good. And you can also see my nipples. I hope it's like in focus, but you can also see my nipples. They've got scarring around, some of it's coming off, like around here you can barely see the scar. Still got to work on the bottom bit over there, and the same thing goes for the other nipple, where I've got some scarring left on the outer bit over here, but under bit, most of it's gone, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Now let's struggle to get myself back in focus, shall we? This is totally not how it was before, but oh well, I've messed it up, so I'm just going to roll with it now. So yeah, I still get a little bit of swelling on the underside over here. You can, if I tension, you might be able to see this bit over here. I'm not majorly bothered about it, but it is there. But also, it is one of those things that is going to be there for a little while, and another one of the things that I have just learned to accept. So yeah, this is my chest. I'm really happy with it. I think it's only going to get better from here. I have a really nice routine that I do of massaging it in the morning and in the evening that I'm sticking to, and I'm doing every single day with some almond oil. I will link the almond oil that I use down below because I've seen other people with great results from it, and I'm really happy. Like, the fact that this bit of scar has basically already disappeared and I'm only 3 months post-op is insane. So I am going to link it, and in the future, once my scars are a bit more faded and I can show a bit more comparisons, I am going to make a whole video about the routine that I actually do every morning and every evening to clear up my scars, because I want to help you guys as much as possible. So, sorry that this all has been jumbled and I don't even know if I'm in focus, and I've like chopped my head off for basically the last bit of the video. I'm nowhere near a pro, clearly. But yeah, please do like this video if you liked it. Please do comment down below any questions or anything you would like to say, and if you'd like to be kept updated with my journey, then please do subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.